Hello everybody, I'm Dan Hogan, your host for Centel Spotlight, and on tonight's show we're here at the downtown park in Auburndale for their Centennial celebration. Right now we're talking with one of the organizers of the Centennial, Leonard Jones. He's postmaster here in Auburndale. And how long have you been organizing this event today?
We've been organizing it about 2 months, getting it all together, having meetings one after another, getting things down till we come down to countdown day to day, and I think it's real going great.
Okay, and give us some background on the Centennial. What are we actually celebrating? You mentioned to me a moment ago something about the post office. Of course, you're the postmaster. Give me the history there, if you will.
The post office was founded in 1884. The same time the Auburndale Depot was named Auburndale, from Auburndale, Massachusetts. And of course this is our 100th birthday, and we just got ready for it, and we just came out here with, shall we say, guns ready.
Okay, and there are a lot of guns around here. Give me some idea what's going on there. How are guns being used here today?
We're having shootouts on the street. We're having gun fights about every hour. As you can hear, there's a little bit of whip cracking going on over there. And we just ran the Saloon Girls out of town, and it's just one of these Wild West shows that we're putting on today. And people are just loving it, and I think we're going to have the entire town out here. And of course, the post office is, we're saying happy birthday, and we're enjoying ourselves, and hey, I just don't know what all to say about how great it is.
What entertainment are you featuring on the bandstand?
We're having Barney Lee's country band, and he's going with great guns over there. And we just had the Auburndale Jazz Band, and we're going to have the Imperialettes, and we're going to have Barney Lee's going to come back with Life and Praise gospel singers. We're going to have some old timers from Allen's up there, and when I say up there, I'm talking about his restaurant that plays on Friday nights. And we've got 2 more country bands coming in with clogging groups, and we're just going to have a great time this afternoon.
This is going on all day from 9 to 5, and you've got beautiful weather for it. You were blessed there, weren't you?
I sure was. That was, I tell you, that was an answer to prayer there. I knew that was going to be the key to this whole thing. And of course, we're right at afternoon now, but we're expecting just lots of people coming this afternoon, and we're just waiting for a big turnout.
And of course, the event itself is free, and there are several concessions here. And what is this benefiting as far as how you are raising money here today?
This is benefiting the what we have organized for the high school is called Project Hound Dog. Of course, we are the Auburndale Bloodhounds, and this organization is going to put a new gymnasium on the high school. And there's another thing that's happening right now. The postmasters, we've got all the postmasters from all over the state of Florida, and we're meeting up at the Allen's restaurant, and we're having a catfish dinner. Then after the dinner, all the postmasters, there's over 100 of them, they're going to come up to the park, and we're going to have a real postmaster reunion. And we've got the postmaster here today that's visiting with us that's back in 1936, and so she's about the oldest living postmaster around today.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you. I'd like to introduce my wife.
Okay.
This is my wife, Charlene. She's all made up here like she thought they did in 1884. And of course, I think we kind of fit in with our outfits, and we're just celebrating a good post office day. She's a post office employee also. So.
What do you do for the post office?
Well, I'm a carrier right now. I carry the mail.
Well, I guess today you're not carrying it. You're here having a good time, aren't you?
Sure am.
Well, you make a lovely couple. You look good here.
Thank you very much.
Right now we have with us Carl Allen. He's one of the organizers of the Centennial event. And how did you come up with this idea?
Oh, just another one of my crazy ideas. I got a lot of them.
Well, that's great. What's going on here today that's going to be a little bit crazy?
Well, 100 years ago, it was a cowboy town, so we're putting it back on the cowboy level. We're doing a lot of bank robbing and horseback riding, relaying, pony expresses. We're showing the people about what would happen 100 years ago. We got the preacher down. He's running all the madams out of town ever so often. And we're having shootouts quite often of bank robberies. It's just really a giant cowboy show, Wild West show with real cowboys doing it. These boys ride their horses in the woods every day. We have about between 75 and 100 of them up, and they're doing a real good show.
Okay, thank you so much, Carl Allen. We've got a real live cowboy with us now, Henry Brown, and I understand you're the organizer of all the cowboys here today. Is that right?
That's true, yeah.
What'd you have to do to get these boys to come to town?
Just told them a bunch of cowboys wanted to come to town. And we did.
And how many have you got?
There's about 35 of them.
And did they bring their own horses?
Everybody furnished his own stuff. Everything he got belongs to him.
And now that they're here in town, what are they doing for you?
Well, we're going to rob the bank, and we're going to take some ladies this evening out of town.
Well, that sounds like it might be interesting.
Yeah, that last was more fun than the first.
Have you been up on a horse out here today yourself?
Yeah, we done robbed the bank once and hauled the girls out of town.
Did anybody put you in jail for robbing that bank?
Not yet. They ain't caught us.
You're still on the run. You're a fugitive from justice right here as we speak on television.
Still on the run.
Uh-oh. Well, I hope having you on TV doesn't help get you in jail.
Maybe it won't.
Has anything unusual happened to you yet in taking these ladies out of town or robbing that bank?
We've had a real good time. Nobody's got hurt, and that's the main thing.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Right now we're talking to John Taylor, Assistant City Manager here in Auburndale, and you look mighty sharp there, John.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're having a lot of fun.
I bet you are. Tell me about this building behind us, if you will.
Well, this building in behind us, we have it named now the Old State Bank. This was the bank in Auburndale. During the fire in 1913, all the buildings were burned except this building. And at that time, it was a bank, and so we feel it appropriate 100 years here on the celebration that we have it named the Old State Bank.
Certainly makes...
By the way, I understand. I understand. I'm getting rumors that that bank's about to be robbed, and now we've got a gang around here called the Brown Gang, and I understand that they might be thinking about robbing that. So we're going to have to be keeping an eye on them, make sure they don't get away with it.
Okay, we sure will. Thank you, John.
Here they come.
With us now are Mayor Charles Johnson and his lovely wife Dot here at the downtown park in Auburndale. And what exactly are you doing here today? What's been your position here at the Centennial, Mayor?
Well, Dan, I was here to present a proclamation as the 100th anniversary of the post office, which I presented at opening ceremonies, and I also led in the pledges to the flag. And I'm here for the Project Hound Dog Committee also, and just to help them out, whatever I can do.
Do you know how much money they're trying to raise, by the way, approximately?
We're going to need probably somewhere around $100,000 before we get through.
Where are they at this point in raising the money? Do you know that?
Well, last count I had was last week, and it was somewhere around $3,500.
Okay, well, at least that's the start. Now, I've got to ask Dot here, where'd she get this lovely outfit?
Oh, I don't know. Just picked it up somewhere.
Where'd you get the parasol?
In Auburndale.
One of the lovely ladies here at the Centennial is Eunice Webb. Where'd you get this outfit, first of all?
Oh, I made it. I made this most of it, and I bought this hat over to market.
Now, how long have you been in Auburndale?
62 years.
And how long have you been using cable TV?
Ever since they've been in Auburndale. You know, it was first the other guy, Warner, and I'm now on Centel. And I like it. I wouldn't be without it.
And why do you like it?
Well, I think it makes your picture good, and I got a lot of stations. I get a lot of things other people don't get.
You enjoy watching TV?
Oh, you better believe it. I live alone, and I watch it all the time. I even see it from my bed at night. I keep it on all the time.
How old are you?
85.
My goodness gracious. Tell me this. What are some of your favorite TV shows?
Well, I couldn't name them because I like them all.
Do you?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like it. And I like the reason I like cable so good is because it's clearer and better.
You tell your friends about cable TV?
I do. I've just been telling them. I tell everybody. See, they think it costs more than it does. I pay mine 2 months in advance all the time. That's I prefer that way, and then that's what I do. I pay 2 months in advance, and I don't think it's too much.
You don't?
No.
You think it's reasonably priced?
Reasonable. I like it. I think it's reasonable.
Thank you so much, Eunice Webb. Our People's Poll question conducted at the Auburndale Centennial was, what do you like about living in Auburndale?
My name is Ledoux Sutton. I live in Auburndale. I've been a resident of Auburndale since 1937. I'm a retired mail carrier, and I love Auburndale due to the fact that the people are very friendly, and I have always enjoyed the beauty of the community and the closeness of the people since I have been here.
My name is Claire May Forsyth, and I have always lived in Auburndale. We came here in 1919, and I've seen it grow a little. And I love a small town. I love everything about it. The people, the schools, the churches, and days like this, celebrating, I just love.
My name is Jim Giddens. I'm a resident and employee of the city of Auburndale. I think the best thing about living in Auburndale is everyone is friendly. You very rarely meet someone that you don't like in Auburndale.
My name is Emily Hancock, and I have just retired from Florida Southern College with 38 years of teaching over there and 5 years of teaching in Sebring, Florida. And I love being in Auburndale because when I was 2 years old, they brought me here, and I have loved every minute of it since I've been here.
Yes, I'm proud to be from Auburndale. My grandfather moved here in 1913, and I was born here in 1930. I've served as mayor in '62, and I'm now a state representative from this area. So these people have been very kind to me. Lord willing, I'm going to die in Auburndale because it's my hometown.
And your name is?
Fred Jones.
Whoa there, horsey. This is Little Bit, and on top of Little Bit is Cheryl. And we certainly hope you enjoyed our visit here to the Centennial celebration of the downtown park in Auburndale. And please join us again next week at 7 o'clock for another edition of Centel Spotlight. I'm your host, Dan Hogan, wishing you and yours a very good week.
Lord, y'all ain't very
Here they come.